Hi, I'm Liz Schrum of the Wisconsin Technology Council, here with WisBusiness.com, the show, brought to you by Grant Thornton, White Hirschbeck Dudek, and Madison Gas and Electric. On today's show, Tom Still, in his commentary, talks about Wisconsin's expertise in the growing field of food safety. And Jim Tretheway, president of Bioionix, will describe how his McFarland business is a ready example of using technology to make food safer. I'll be right back with the WisBusiness.com stock report for mid-September.
When someone you count on anticipates your needs, your job becomes a whole lot easier. Grant Thornton clients get advice and recommendations from partners in the U.S. and through member firms worldwide. Grant Thornton.
And now, here's the WisBusiness.com stock report for mid-September 2010. Rising transportation funding. President Obama uses Milwaukee as a backdrop to propose billions in new transportation spending here and across the country. And transportation interests in Wisconsin make progress on their initiative to protect the state's transportation fund. An advisory referendum is on the ballot in 50 counties this fall as a first step toward a constitutional amendment. The transportation fund recently was rated by state elected officials to backfill the state budget. And falling, unionized labor. Despite a Milwaukee Labor Day visit from the president, Wisconsin workers don't have much to look forward to, given the trend of big manufacturers like Harley and Kohler to use tough tactics to force labor concessions. And while some reports indicate a slow recovery is occurring, the Liberal Center on Wisconsin Strategy at UW-Madison reports dismal numbers. It finds Wisconsin has some 150,000 fewer jobs than it did at the start of the recession, making for the worst job loss of any of the last 4 recessions. That's the WisBusiness.com stock report. Go to WisBusiness.com for more on these and other stories. And now, here's Tom Still with his Inside Wisconsin commentary.
A 500 million recalled eggs are enough to get any consumer's attention, but the emerging story of food safety in America didn't begin last month on an Iowa farm, and it certainly won't end there. As people think more about what they eat and drink, and from where that food comes, science and technology will play a larger role in helping people determine what's safe to consume. As diligent as nearly all farmers, ranchers, and processors are, there's always the danger that their products can carry hidden foodborne illnesses such as Salmonella or E. coli. A recent study by the National Research Council and the Institute of Medicine found that food-related illnesses send more than 300,000 Americans to the hospital each year, and 5,000 of them die. That's a far cry from 100 years ago, when a lack of refrigeration, proper packaging, and knowledge about food handling led to far more serious outbreaks in food-related illnesses. But recent trends suggest that after decades of food safety improvements, a tipping point has been reached. One reason is consumer choice. People are buying or growing foods in many different ways, and there's no guarantee that buying local or organic is 100% safe. Globalization is another factor. As more consumers seek out foods produced predominantly overseas, it has complicated the processes for certifying safety. What happens in our kitchens can also be a problem. One recent survey indicated that many home kitchens would flunk the standard restaurant safety test. Science and technology can help, and a good deal of it exists in Wisconsin, where a long tradition of producing food is matched by a tradition of trying to keep it safe. Here are some examples. At the UW-Madison College of Agricultural and Life Sciences, researchers are studying how bacteria can hitch a ride on plants to get to humans, how wildlife intrusions in fields where crops are grown can spread disease, and how environmental conditions can affect our food sources. At the Marshfield Clinic, nearly 100 years of experience in working with humans and animals has created services that help improve food safety from farm to table. Wisconsin's food processing industry has also embraced food safety in its labs and on its production lines. Innovation and safety is also guiding how smaller firms, farms, and producers do business. Stay tuned to learn how a startup company in Wisconsin is helping national firms produce and deliver safer products. In Wisconsin, which produces food for the world and also boasts world-class researchers who know about food, such innovation is, well, you might even say organic.
Thanks, Tom. I'll be right back with Jim Tretheway, president of Bioionix.
White Hirschbeck Dudek represents companies at all stages of development and in a wide range of industries to navigate the legal challenges of regional, national, and global growth. At WHD, every stage takes center stage.
Welcome back. I'm joined by Jim Tretheway, president of Bioionix. Thanks for being here, Jim.
Thank you, Liz.
Bioionix is an example of a company that has made great strides with food safety technology. Quickly tell us about your process for disinfecting food and liquid streams in food plants.
Sure, Liz. Our process disinfects liquids by taking apart the water molecule itself and making a powerful disinfectant called the hydroxyl radical. At the same time, we take apart any salt that may be in the liquid and make powerful chlorine-based disinfectants. The combination is far more powerful than the chemical used in food plants today. As an added benefit, our process is fully automatic and we eliminate chemical purchases.
Now, this isn't just a research project. Tell us how you're already working with some major clients, companies that are truly household names.
You're right, Liz. In Kentucky, we're working with Sara Lee Corporation to disinfect a salt water stream known as brine that's refrigerated and used to rapidly cool cooked meat products like hot dogs and hams to storage temperatures. We're putting in a very similar system in Costco Foods in Northern California. In Kidron, Ohio, at Gerber Poultry, we're disinfecting another cold water stream this time that's used to rapidly chill natural chicken products to storage temperatures. We can extend the life of the water that's used substantially by doing this. And finally, we're working with a major potato chip manufacturer to disinfect a starch water stream so that they can use it longer and recover the starch at a better quality than they can today.
As Tom Still described in his commentary, this is an emerging field. How do you view the prospects for other entrepreneurs who have ideas for improving food safety?
Well, Liz, so far we've found that we've been welcomed by the major food processors we've contacted, and we've been able to get at a very high level in their organizations. I think the advice I would have is to make sure that whatever product they come up with, that it be robust, it be easy to use, and that it be capable of running on virtually 24/7, 365 basis.
Thanks, Jim, and thank you for watching this edition of WisBusiness.com, the show. The show is produced by WisBusiness.com and the Wisconsin Technology Council, and sponsored by Grant Thornton, White Hirschbeck Dudek, and MG&E. Visit our websites to read and learn more. I'm Liz Schrum. See you next time.